Hi. So I'm in a bit of an interesting position right now. Basically, I'm in LA, and I was supposed to be having a team offsite this week, but there are rumors that there are going to be layoffs again at my company. And so now I'm in an awkward position where I am in LA, and I don't know if I'm gonna be going to the offsite tomorrow. So I just flew in, checked into the hotel just a couple of minutes ago. I just thought, whatever happens, maybe I should record a video right now, see how I'm feeling, and if the worst does happen, content. Or I guess I just wanted to document the process of going through layoffs. Honestly, I'm in a pretty peaceful spot. The first time there were layoffs at my company, I was panicking like crazy. And I think by now, I've kind of learned to accept it for what it is. Whatever happens, happens. I feel like I've kind of made my peace with this kind of a thing. It's outside of my control. And all I can kind of do right now is just wait and maybe prepare for worst case scenario. All right, so here we are again. Judgment Day. I guess I check my email, and if I can check my email, that means everything's okay. And none of this footage even matters. Let's see how it goes. Nothing. The fuck? Hi. It's a couple of weeks later, and I thought that was the end of the video there. I didn't get laid off, and none of it was gonna see the light of day. But here we are, a couple weeks later, and it seems like the company has fully decided to go through with some layoffs, and it's going to be happening tomorrow. So I just wanted to record a little bit of an update the day before. I feel like there's kind of a high chance that I might get laid off tomorrow, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's kind of insane to me that based on whether or not you are even viewing this video, you know what happened. That's weird. And yeah, I don't know. I don't want to seem too giddy about this. I'm just trying to make some humor amidst all this confusion and sadness and anxiety. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. I guess if it ends up happening, I'll share more of my thoughts very, very soon, in a couple seconds, I guess, in the next clip. And yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. Transition. Whoa, so cool. Hello. It is very, very early in the morning, 5 a.m., when the emails were supposed to go out, and they did. Unfortunately, it looks like we have a video. Honestly, I'm a lot sadder than I thought I'd be. Yeah, it really sucks. And it feels bad, but also it's very early in the morning. I think I might go back to sleep, all things said and done. And then, yeah, maybe I'll record some thoughts, after processing my emotions a little bit, and giving it some time to think. So probably gonna record more thoughts in a little bit, like maybe later today or perhaps another day in the week. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to record. So weird. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to record my reaction on the day of. It's sad and it sucks. I will see y'all in a little bit. Hey, so it's been a couple days now, and I've taken the time to process things. And while I'm not fully processed, I guess, I feel like I have a clearer head about things, and I've kind of taken some time to feel some things. I definitely cried. I kind of feel like I'm in a place where I can share some of my thoughts. I feel like there's been two kind of sides of the coin here to this layoff. And as simple and as stupid as it is, there's been bad and there's been good. So I guess to start things off, we'll talk about the bad. So I guess first things first, it's just such a hectic time. Like there's so many different things that I have to figure out now. And like planning my next move is something that I have to really deeply think about, and there's a minutia of details of things that I need to think about now, like health insurance, where am I gonna live now, what kinds of companies do I want to work for now, how am I gonna apply. And I feel like obviously, right, when it comes to a job, there's a lot of stability, and the instability of everything is just so much, and that's gonna be rough to deal with. But I think I'll be okay. As for what's gonna happen in the immediate future, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be moving back into New York. I don't even know if people know that I was originally from New York. But to all my friends back home, if you're watching this, stop it. Don't celebrate that. It's really funny because in a previous video, I remember talking about how if you're affected by a layoff, you should not think about it like it's your fault. And that's something I've been struggling with, to be honest. I feel like it's very easy to feel like it's your fault in a layoff. But I think it's been important to remind myself that no, these are just the circumstances of, you know, whatever situation the company's in. Sometimes shit just happens, and, you know, no matter how hard you worked or millions of other things, you might just get laid off, and you kind of just have to accept it for what it is. I think there's also just been kind of like grief, for lack of a better word, in that, I don't know, I was really happy to get this job. If any of my coworkers are watching this, don't feel too bad. But you know, I was really happy to have this job. It was super stable, and I don't know, I worked hard for it, and it felt like a huge accomplishment to have this job. To kind of just lose that out of nowhere is kind of rough. And another thing is, like, I've only been living here in SF for a couple months, and there's kind of this feeling of like, oh, I didn't live my full life here. Although, like, honestly, it was my plan to always move back to New York. I really wanted to live like a full chapter of my life here. And to have that cut kind of prematurely, it really sucks. And kind of coming to terms with that situation, and coming to terms with the fact that, you know, this life of mine here is going to be ending soon. It's been a little rough, but again, I'm just taking it as it is. That was harder than I thought. Let's talk about the good before this video gets way too sad. So in terms of the good, there has just been so much support from friends, family, and old colleagues. And honestly, it's been very overwhelming in a good way. So the day of, I received so many text messages from like all my friends. My team made this kudo board for me, which was just full of just kind and uplifting sentiments about how they're gonna miss me and all the positive impact that I've had on the team. And seeing that was just wonderful. It brought tears to my eyes. And then, yeah, of course, all my friends, family reached out to me and they said, we're here to listen if you need to talk about it. And whenever you need help, like professionally too, they talked about references and all that. And just seeing that wave of support from people that I wasn't even expecting it from, honestly, was surreal, and it really made me emotional to see how many people were there to support me, and just knowing how many people were there for me. It really means a lot. So to all of those of you, I am sincerely so thankful. My gratitude during this time has been immense. I sent out this email to some of my coworkers that I really appreciated, and the biggest thing that I wanted to hit home was gratitude, because I was so thankful just to be working with such amazing people and to have made friends. Like, honestly, some of the people that I was working with were genuine friends of mine, and I think it's very rare to have people that you really enjoy working with. So I was super thankful, and I was sure to say that to everybody. On top of that, like with the theme of gratitude, I think that's like the biggest thing I was feeling. So gratitude for my friends and family who were showing me this incredible support, and then gratitude for this opportunity. And I know that's kind of cliched, but you know, moving across the country and having the opportunity to live here, to meet incredible, talented, kind people, I can't help but feel grateful for the opportunity. And I can't help but feel thankful for even having the opportunity to experience it for as short as it was. So I guess biggest thing, I am so grateful that I had this experience, and thank you, Meta, for giving me that chance. Honestly, going back to New York, even though it's not on the terms that I've wanted it to be, I think I've been feeling a little bit homesick, and going back home, it's gonna be really nice to see everybody and to just be back home. So even though it was cut short, I'm also really looking forward to going back home to New York and enjoy the food, especially. I've been really missing the food. And yeah, there's so many people that I've really been missing. A lot of them were the ones who reached out to me, and I can't wait to see them all. So yeah, going home, that'll be nice. And I guess one last thing, looking toward like the far future. Yes, it really sucks that I was laid off, but I think it's kind of really exciting to think about all the future opportunities that might be available to me. I think having things change, even if it's a really bad change, it can be a really exciting time, and it can galvanize some pretty amazing things in your life. And I look forward to whatever may arise from that. So yeah, I guess it's been really bittersweet. Emphasis on the bitter, and honestly, emphasis on the sweet. But this has been an experience. It sucks, but I am looking forward to what the future holds. It's so weird to just be like, oh, please subscribe and like. I've been laid off, ha ha ha. But please subscribe and like. I beg of you. I'm unemployed. Please, like, please. Is that the video? I don't know if that's the video. Am I done? I guess?